Until we can get back to what is considered normal or the new normal, there's no reason why you can't enjoy amazing cocktails at home. And today we're going to make a classic that came out of Prohibition called the Bee's Knees, which was really kind of slang back in the day for the best. You're the bomb, whatever you might use today. And it's a gin-based, spirit-based cocktail. Again, they used to make gin in bathtubs during Prohibition, and they often used honey or different sweeteners and citrus to make the gin that was made in a bathtub taste better. So that's where we get the Bee's Knees. We're going to be using a Sonoma, California-based gin called Benham's gin. It's fantastic. It's made, like most gins, out of juniper and coriander, and it's put in barrels that they sometimes put wine in. So it has a really wonderful fragrance. It's delicious. It's a dry gin that also uses hand-zested citrus, so it's the perfect base spirit for this cocktail that we're going to make today. The Bee's Knees, honey syrup, lemon juice, and gin. So all you have to do is mix the right ingredients and mix them up and shake them up and pour them into a chilled glass and garnish it with a little lemon zest or lemon peel, whatever you can do. I mean, I'm not the greatest at making these garnishes just yet, but I am going to add some, local honey is what I use to make the honey syrup. And all it is 1 part honey, 1 part water. You reduce it down a little bit so that it's all incorporated. Very easy to do. So here's my homemade honey syrup, and it's a little thinner, thins out. The more honey you use, the thicker it's going to be. And I'm going to use a little bit of bee pollen. Yeah, local bee pollen. This is all from Georgia Honey Farm. I had a Bee's Knees cocktail once, and they put a little of this on the garnish, and I thought, well, that's kind of fun. And fresh squeezed lemon juice. So we need 2 ounces. And again, you can make your own cocktails at home so easily. All you need is a few inexpensive tools. This is a jigger, and it has measurements in there for 1.5 ounce, ½ ounce, 3/4 ounce. And you need a jigger. You need a little cocktail shaker. This is a great one from OXO. It keeps your hands relatively warm while you're shaking up a cold cocktail, because sometimes it can get a little bit too cold to handle, let's put it that way. Simple little cocktail glass, whatever you got going on, some fresh citrus. So we're going to use 2 ounces of gin, and this is 1.5 ounce. Whoops. See, I'm already screwing up. I mean, but who's here to enjoy it except me? Nobody. So there's 1.5 ounces. So I'm going to put another ½ ounce in there. Oh, and the other thing you can do that, the oils from the lemon, you can kind of put that around the edge there of the cocktail. I did chill the glass a little bit. Okay, this is ½ ounce of lemon juice that I've measured out. And then we're going to use 3/4 ounce of honey syrup. And again, local honey is the best honey, and our honey farmers need the business too during these crazy times. It's going to make the best cocktail and be the best for you too. I don't want to say it's health food, but So give it a shake for about 30 seconds, get it really nice and cold. I don't know if I'll keep you here for 30 seconds because it's loud too. I got to get down my shaking technique. And this particular shaker has a strainer already in the top, so I'm just going to strain that into the chilled glass. And this is a little over, 3 ounces of alcohol and lemon juice and syrup. Okay, look, that looks pretty. That looks pretty. I'm going to garnish it with my little lemon twist. Got to work on my garnishes, y'all. Got to work on my garnishes. There we go. And I am going to sprinkle in a few little things of bee pollen because it's tasty, it's pretty, it's good for you, and you'll feel like a pro. So cheers to the Bee's Knees cocktail with Benham's gin. Spilling. So delicious. Cheers, y'all.